This morning on today's Holiday Kitchen, new ways to spice things up in the kitchen. Rick Orlando is the owner and chef of the New World Home Cooking Company restaurant and the author of We Want Clean Food Cookbook. And Rick, good morning to you.
How are you?
We were just talking a second ago during the commercial about how people went through this phase where comfort food was everything, and now they're sort of bored with it.
Well, yeah, because comfort food brings you down, but then there's a certain point where I want to start rocking and rolling again. We're here to rock and roll.
Okay.
That's what I'm here to do. Spice it up, yes.
Awesome. Okay, we're going to start with shrimp cocktail.
Right. Well, we have a few dishes for your holiday table. You know, appetizers and noshing are really part of the holiday, so shrimp cocktail is very popular. I'm going to show you a quick way to make some exciting shrimp cocktail with a little Latin flair, okay?
Okay. And here you're actually spicing them as you're cooling them down.
Right.
After you've cooked
Instead of seasoning the water that we boil the shrimp in, we season the ice water that we soak the shrimp in with a little adobo seasoning, which is like a Latin seasoning, some lime, a little hot sauce, maybe a little more hot sauce. We're not sure how much hot sauce.
Always a good thing.
And we let them soak for about 15 or 20 minutes to get the beautiful flavor in there. Then you take them out of the ice and you have shrimp cocktail.
Okay.
Now I'm going to show you a little Latin flair on cocktail sauce.
Right.
Most cocktail sauces, ketchup, horseradish. This, we're going to bring the quintessential Latin ingredients: garlic, onion, bell pepper, and some cilantro.
Oh, yeah.
And we're just going to puree it with a little bit of lime juice. And these are nice, juicy limes. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. And make a little puree. And then that puree will get folded into our base of
ketchup. Still basically ketchup,
right, with more bell pepper, some olives.
And are those capers?
Capers, little salty things. We like the salty things.
I know.
We love these machines too, excuse me. And then more cilantro. And you fold it all together and give it about an hour or two in the fridge for the flavors to come together. But you get that great Latin, you take one, great Latin flavor to the cocktail sauce.
Oh, yum.
It's good, right?
Yeah,
and it's clean, it's simple, fresh ingredients.
Where does the spice come from in that? I guess it's from the peppers, huh?
Oh, you know what I forgot? I think I might have added a little hot sauce to that, too.
Oh, yeah. A little Tabasco never hurts anything. You know what I noticed is you are using a lot of dry spices.
Well,
Is it better to go with dry? I mean, you still get the same kick as
it's
if you
a different
use fresh?
thing. What we're trying to show is simplicity. You can make something very simple and then add a little dried spice, and it completely changes the character. For instance, string beans.
Okay, we are going to, forget about green bean casserole. This is a very famous dish of yours. Pan-fried string beans?
Pan-black and string beans. Pan-black and string beans. They're quintessentially a Cajun dish, kind of influenced by Szechuan string beans. And I remember one time I was in the kitchen and we were in a rush and I needed more vegetables in a hurry and all I had was cast iron skillets and I just threw some string beans in the cast iron skillet, and in that skillet was residual Cajun seasoning from making fish. And they were so popular that they ended up on the menu.
People were calling you to say, "Oh, bring more plates out for everybody else."
And now people come to the restaurant, and it's like the automatic thing you order when you come to my cafe in Woodstock. So what we've done is really quickly blanch the string beans, maybe 15 seconds. Taking them out, cool them down. If you're cooking them right away, you don't even have to cool them down. I'm coating them with some light vegetable oil, and I don't want olive oil. I want something that takes a high temperature, safflower, peanut, whatever. And this is a Cajun seasoning. This is my own Cajun seasoning.
But there's several brands that are on the market.
You can buy one in the market, or you can make your own. Of course, I'm partial to mine, because that's the way I am. And this is the fun part. You get a cast iron skillet really hot.
I'm ready.
Turn off your smoke alarms in your house. Make sure you turn the back on when you're done. And the idea here is not to burn the string beans, but to burn the spices on the outside of the string beans. And once they begin to get, it's a great little, it's coming right after you.
Yeah,
Look at that.
I know. Well, but they got it, they're like, sorry.
You want to switch sides?
Yes, actually.
I can take it, I'm an old dog here. And,
but they're nice and crunchy, huh?
Yeah, they're nice and crunchy. Once the pan is, put a little extra oil in there, but be careful here, we don't want to start a fire. Once the pan is really hot, the blackening starts, the spices start to get black in there.
It smells great, I should tell people.
Yeah, you just kind of stack them up.
Oh, and you serve them so beautifully.
We have that elegance and flair. Even though we're playing with spices, we still want it to look beautiful. Stack them up on the plate.
This is nice because I have eaten over the last 4 days green beans at every meal.
You can eat them with a potato stick.
God, I'm so sick of them. But this is a nice take on it. We're almost out of time.
And
so
then what you can do is
point at some of the other creative things.
Look at that.
There you go.
What we have here is dried spices. We have Indian spices on pumpkin fritters. Those are wedges of pumpkin. We have Old Bay almonds, which are fantastic. Jamaican jerk popcorn. That's just basic popcorn with butter tossed with Jamaican jerk spice, a dry. And some good Texas toast. Just garlic bread, with different types of chili powder on it. Again, stuff from the cooler, from the storage, your dry stuff, your spices. Throw it on your food. Make it exciting.
A little change of pace.
Add a little rock and roll.
What we need during the holidays. Anyway, Rick, it's great. Thank you very much. Good to see you. For more on the recipes, you can check out our website, weekendtoday.msnbc.com, and we'll be right back.